what's going on, y'all? We got John Bird in the building. He got a top with a deck. He played in how many days? How many hours?
Let's say about a collective 8 hours. We are piloting the newest deck next to Malice. Not Malice. Ryzeal.
Ryzeal.
It was fun. I love activating Bonfire. You see that we've been playing Snake Eyes for about a year. So the transition wasn't too hard. Plus, it plays a lot like Sprite. So without any further ado, let's get into the deck and then we'll do shoutouts at the end. All right. So you need 3 Ash for the mini game, right? Because we got Charmers in the format. We'll do
Valor.
3 Valor. I'm not playing Impulse in this deck, so I'm maximizing on those.
And the Imperm.
3 Imperm. Plays through talents, things like that. So we still play that. Really good card. Solo sometime. The difference is we're playing Nib this time. This card did so much work. I ended up playing Feedsmith Chimera, and I was able to nib him twice, and it just won me the game both times.
With both nibs? And you didn't see the... That's crazy.
Yeah, I nibbed them twice with both nibs, so they both came up.
No third nib, and you saw both of them.
And we played 2 Ghosts. QCR, you can't negate it.
I see it.
Right? And then we play 1 Fuelos, 2 Fuelos, 1 Jelly, 2 Jelly.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah, we play 4 now. We like the ratio. So if you're actually looking at our videos, you'll learn something. 40 card deck, it ups your percentage a little bit more from 35.
So that's your hand trap lineup?
And 1 more secret sauce.
Oh.
The Mourner QCR. I'll talk a little bit more in depth about what I think is going to be improved and what we can adapt to in this deck. But this was my hand trap lineup that we chose for the regional. Shout out Chris on the list. We appreciate you for that. So yeah, that's our hand trap lineup.
That's the non-engine.
And then for the sauce of the deck, right? The Heart and Soul. We play 1, 2, 3 ice. This card is insane. You have to remember though, you have to normal summon this if you want the special summon effect from the deck. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. You can use the other effect, to special summon, but I believe that's just only for extension if need be. If this ever gets negated, but most of the time, from what I'm seeing this weekend, they're not negating my main deck monsters, and I don't really think that's completely correct. So moving forward, the next best card in the deck, we play 3 Sword. This searches the other light, the other best extender in the game, especially when you're playing into a board. EXT, and I max out on it. I love the fact that it can still special summon itself by sending a card from the extra deck, and then the search, and then being able to chain link with another monster in the extra deck is really, really important when playing into a board. But yeah, so
you maxed out the names then?
Yeah, I maxed out the names of these 3.
Okay.
And then I do play 1 node. The revival effect comes up. It's also another fire, thunder, so it's a target to search. So the Ryzeals go light to fire, pyro to thunder, and vice versa, right?
Okay.
So yeah, that's the lineup right there. And for my spells, you play 1, 2, 3 Bonfire.
Still at 3. We'll find out after this ban list.
We'll find out this ban list. They had said that they were going to ban stuff here past at the end of Anaheim. So this is pre-recorded then. So we'll see any more adjustments coming tomorrow, and then we'll move forward with more results as we achieve them. The next best card in the deck, 3 Pot of Desires. This card is just broke. People aren't expecting it. The fact that since we maxed out on all the names, it doesn't matter. There came an opportunity where I banned all my EXTs,
Yeah.
and I was still fine. We played 2 cross for engine. This card changed the game completely.
Why not 3?
Because you're able to recycle it. You're always able to bring it back with itself. So if by somehow you lose one, you activate another one, bring that one back, and the loop never ends if this card is on the field. So they'll never deck you out. So Runic playing against degenerate, stuff like that, doesn't matter.
This card has some very interesting text too.
Yeah, the detach effect doesn't activate, guys. Remember that. As more of a mechanic, something that you're gonna have to learn as a duelist in this competitive new era as cards get better and power creep. The next card is a plug-in. Card is insane. If you're smart about it, you'll learn that this allows you to play through nib during the combo.
Quick play?
It's a quick play.
Wow.
It's very awesome. So yeah, I love that card. Being able to special and attach from deck. Very, 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 very crazy. And then to round it off, we got the Plasma Hole. This card is insane. Being able to XC on your opponent's turn by banishing from grave. And then
To Ryzeaal
popping
monsters?
stuff
Or to anything.
into anything, as long as you have the bodies. But
Wow.
this also is a pop for the number of Ryzeaal monsters you control. So it helps you get out of sticky situations. And then for the last non-engine, we're playing 3 cross-out designator.
That card is the god card.
Again, this all goes in tandem with these hand traps, right? So you have all these different targets.
Man.
Now, I think now that we're a little deeper into the profile, I can explain that the one thing that I could probably add into this to make it a little better would be Droll and Lockbird. If I could add one Droll and Lockbird as a target, getting
Squeeze it in there.
Yeah, getting Droll and Lockbird on a sword or something like that, it doesn't hurt too much, but it still hurts. Or in a bonfire, like it still hurts.
The right hand, you could still play through things.
Yeah. I mean, you still establish like a board or a mid board, but like not being able to resolve duo really affects the deck. That's the main deck. And now we go into the extra. It never fails. The MVP, 96-97. Shout out Landon, the back-to-back YCS champion. Padme, the reason why we always turn to the dark side. If I had lost her, I understand why Anakin, you know? So it is what it is. The boss of the deck. 1, 2, and 3 detonators.
This card, oh my god.
I love it. The third one always bags them. They always expect me to just be playing 2. I drop the third one on them. Always bags them.
Big bad detonator, man.
So we got 3 detonator. 1 duo. You need this.
2 duo.
Sometimes they'll bring that SP down, banners. The second one always bags them. We play Dugaris because I like to draw cards, make things big, and he's just cool. This card's insane. If you're in a negative or a negative power position and you play this card, it seems to bring you back for the most part.
Could you technically use the trap card to summon this on their battle phase?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
So that's very dirty. And then we play this because it helps us protect all our XCs from being targeted. We play his big brother, the Lancer, for OTK. Just because he stops all activated effects in the battle phase. So Tenpai just has a really, really bad day when he's out in the field. Baguska, because
Baguska.
yes, believe it or not, they'll throw 2 or 3 hand traps at you. You sit on this with a couple Ryzeals in hand, they can't out it, and then you just proceed to kill them the next turn.
Baguska, man, we love that card.
Baguska, he's terribly tired, but
He chilling.
and we like him, even though he's terribly tired. 1 aggregator, 2 aggregator, because the second one always bags him. You guys always been telling me this whole time, oh, just play 1. I've seen it come time and time again. They'll call the first one. Next, you know, in the grind game, the other one will come up.
Wow.
Yep. And then to round it off, Typhon, Sky Crisis, because every monster can become Typhon. Zeus,
Playing an XC deck. Have to.
He's the best. He's the best Gundam that isn't a Gundam. and Donner, because
What the heck?
I've nipped people for like 10,000 and I gotta get rid of it. And like you see, a lot of these XCs aren't that big, so summon this, then you pop the token, and everything's dandy. But you gotta make sure you do this before any of your XCs.
Oh, I guess that also could help enemy Baguskas.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, now that we're towards wrapping up the end of the video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Jesse Wright. He helped build this deck.
Yes, sir. The branded god.
The branded god. Shout out to Eli. Shout out to Salvi. Big Reap. He helped us test this week. His dedication to the team and the channel has been of utmost.
Whoever that guy is. We don't know who that is.
Exactly. We don't know that guy. Shout out Drew. Put in a lot of time with me testing this weekend, just to get me in a position where I felt comfortable with the deck.
Mr. 3.
Lime Red. Shout out all the boys that came out to the regional. There's too many of you guys to name.
December 7th here at Lost Zone in Minneapolis.
I appreciate you, Terrence. I appreciate Wooder. Shout out Dueling Guard. Please make sure to use WUNAX when you're checking out for 5% discount.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Tiki Guy. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Hey, shut y'all Lester.